Gas cars just got banned. An Audi CEO sent a brutal warning to all EV makers saying, don't abandon combustion engines too fast. EVs should not be forced on the common man too quickly. Stop the rush. The US EV market is seeing an increase in sales, but what no one is telling you is not all brands are able to sell their EVs. Luxury car makers, especially Audi and Mercedes, are forcing tough competition from Tesla. And get this, they're even facing backlash from their customers complaining about how they abandon combustion engines all of a sudden. People want to have a choice instead of being told what's best for them, and Audi CEO gave them exactly that. If you were going to buy an EV, chances are this video might save you thousands of dollars, so listen very carefully to what I have to say. In the world of electric vehicles, or EVs, there's a storm brewing, and at the center of it all is Audi, with its CEO Gernot Döllner delivering a scary warning. Don't abandon combustion engines too fast. EVs should not be forced on the common man too quickly. Audi, a titan of innovation and luxury, has hit the brakes on its EV rollouts, shocking everybody. The much-anticipated Q6 e-tron, along with several other models, faces significant delays. We're not talking about a few weeks or months here. We're talking about a delay stretching into years. The Q6 e-tron, initially set to be launched in 2022, now won't make its grand entrance until the summer of 2024. This delay isn't just a blip on the radar, it's causing a seismic shift in Audi's entire EV strategy. The postponement of the Q6 e-tron has a domino effect, pushing back the entire lineup of Audi's electric dreams. The A6 e-tron is also being pushed to May. Audi's rivals Mercedes and BMW have already launched their electric saloons, the EQE and i5, leaving Audi in their dust. But what exactly is causing these delays? It seems the culprit is a host of software and mechatronic issues, and it's not just technical. Audi is in much bigger trouble. Döllner, a seasoned commander for VW in Porsche's ranks, is now heading to Audi, but he is insisting that everyone should slow down a bit. Instead of banning combustion cars outright and telling people to spend $70,000 to $80,000 to buy EVs, he wants companies to offer both things to them. But doing this isn't going to be easy. Tesla has already captured more than 50% of the EV market, and while Mercedes and BMW showed up late, they still have a wider range of electric cars that are selling well. The reality is that most automakers are told by the political leaders to either start selling EVs in big numbers or go out of business. This means brands like General Motors, Ford, and even luxury car makers like Mercedes and Porsche have to abandon combustion cars. And while Audi CEO is on board with this, he thinks we are moving ahead too fast. And he's not wrong, you know. Let me show you the numbers so that you will understand. It's like every dealership has turned into a parking lot for unsold EVs. They're everywhere. Right now, dealerships have a whopping 114-day supply of new EVs. Compare that to the overall 31-day supply for gas vehicles in the industry, and the plot thickens. Different car makers are facing varied levels of the EV stockpile drama. For example, the Ford F-150 Lightning is at a 111-day supply, while the Chevy Bolt EUV is doing somewhere between a 59-day supply. But then there are others like the Nissan Leaf, Kia EV6, and the Mustang Mach-E that are just lounging around waiting longer than they should. Car dealers are saying that most US customers are just not ready to make the switch to electric. They even wrote to President Biden asking him to slow down on pushing the EV mandate. They're worried because these electric cars are just piling up. They've tried everything, price cuts, incentives, you name it. But the cars? They're just not selling as fast as they're coming in. And then there's the whole issue with charging stations. You might have heard about Volkswagen's $2 billion EV charging network. Well, turns out it's riddled with problems. Some of the big players are feeling the heat too. Ford has cut its F-150 Lightning production goals, and General Motors is pushing back on some of their electric models. But let's talk about the cost, because that's a huge factor. EVs aren't cheap, and with the current interest rates, it's getting tougher. Even Tesla, despite their Model Y success, had to cut prices to keep up. Here's the kicker. There are tax credits for EVs, right? But those are set to become more accessible in 2024. So it seems like customers are playing the waiting game. Mercedes is in a tight spot too. Their electric vehicles, the EQ models, are taking a leisurely 82 days on average to sell. That's way longer than BMW. Dealers are blaming it on the lack of cars themselves and the lack of sales programs. One dealer even said that EVs lack the lust factor compared to Mercedes gas-powered models. To add to the drama, Mercedes is planning to slow down on the higher-end EQs while boosting production of low-tier combustion and gas vehicles. So, what's the big picture here? It looks like the EV market is going through some growing pains. The transition from gas to electric isn't as smooth as everyone thought it would be. From the affordable Chevy Bolt to the high-end Hummer EV pickup, there's something for everyone. But the cost of production, especially the batteries, keeps the prices high. And let's not forget, charging an EV isn't as easy as refueling a gas car, at least not yet. In some parts of the country, EVs are still a novelty. Sure, they've come a long way with around 300 miles of range, but range anxiety is real. People are worried they'll get stranded with a dead battery. Automakers are trying to fix that with new tech and more charging stations, but it's a slow process. And get this, in a desperate attempt to stay afloat, Audi is now offering massive discounts. It's like a Black Friday sale, but for electric cars. The Audi e-tron GT, that's one of their top models, is getting a whopping $12,500 discount. And it's not just on the older models gathering dust in some corner. These are the new, shiny 2024 models we're talking about. Here, let me break it down for you. It's not just the e-tron GT. There's a whole list of Audis getting the discount treatment. Audi e-tron GT, $12,500 off. Audi RS e-tron GT, another $12,500 off. Audi e-tron EV, $10,000 off. Audi e-tron Sportback EV, yep, $10,000 off. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something even more exciting. Audi's possible plans for a factory in the US. This is huge because it's all tied to the incentives provided by the Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA, and the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, or IIJA. These acts are like the golden ticket for high-tech and green energy manufacturing, and Audi's been eyeing that ticket. Now, why is this a big deal? Because it's not just about making cars, it's about making a statement. Audi wants to be part of the green revolution, and they want to do it right in the backyard of one of their biggest markets, the US. They're planning to invest a whopping 18 billion euros in hybrid and electric tech. That's not just pocket change, it's a commitment. And let's talk about the bigger picture here. The Biden administration is rolling out the red carpet for green industries. They're saying, come over, build your high-tech stuff here, and we'll make it worth your while. Despite the challenges, CEO Döllner remains confident in Audi's diversified approach, balancing EVs, plug-in hybrids, and combustion engines. This trifecta, he believes, will ensure Audi's strong standing during the industry's seismic shift. But one thing is clear. Audi doesn't just want to rely on electric vehicles for the future. Do you feel gas cars still have more years to go? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel.